I'll leave you with this thought here as I close. The Bible said He will not withhold any good thing from those who walk upright. Now, if you grew up in church, when you see the word upright, a lot of times you will think of righteousness, perfection. That's not what that word is. The Hebrew word is tamim. I'm just going to transliterate that. Tamim. And it's the word we translate upright. And we translate that word there. And when you study this word, it means, and the Lord taught me this years ago, and it changed my life. Coupled to. Now, I worked in the coal mines, and one of my jobs was to load trains. So they would back the train cars up, and then we would load them with coal. Sometimes 90 cars would back up the holler, if you've ever been in a holler. And we would load them with coal. All those, this was easy for the Lord to teach this to me. All those cars are coupled together, just with couple. And then the first car is coupled to the engine, or usually engines. And some of those cars, some of the people we shipped power to was Dayton Power and Tampa Power and Duke Power, whatever. Those cars, they would look brand new. They'd look like a new nickel. They were so shiny backed up the holler. And then all of a sudden, here'd be a train gong that looked like it'd come in from Vietnam. It'd have holes in the side of it. The ladder would be crushed back toward the car where you couldn't use it to climb up and look in it because we had to look in them. And the doors wouldn't shut. They were so rusty and old. So we would have to put cardboard in those holes, hold them till the coal got up over that and let it go and try to figure out ways to keep that coal in that car. Sometimes you couldn't read the numbers. The car was in such bad shape. So we'd have to figure it out the best we could. But as long as that car stayed coupled to the rest of them, it went everywhere those shiny cars went. You may have been through some wars. You may have a hole or two in you. You may need some cardboard. We all have had to have a little duct tape in our lifetimes. But as long as you stay coupled, you're going everywhere that engine goes. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter how many wars you've done. It doesn't matter how many sins you've committed. As long as you've coupled up to the Lord, He's forgiven you. You're going down that track. Hallelujah. You're headed to Tampa. Tampa Power and Light. Tell them to just drop you off at the beach, right? Then, here's the problem. The cars, I don't care how pretty they were, how new they were, if they were set on the side track, they wasn't going nowhere. Don't set yourself out. Don't get bitter. Don't get discouraged. Don't feel sorry for yourself and go over there and sit on a side track somewhere. You ain't going. Stay coupled. I don't care how many wars you've been through. Stay coupled. I don't care how many battles you face. I don't care how many holes you got in the side of your car. You stay coupled. And what did He say? Read it that way. The Lord will not withhold any good thing from those who stay coupled to Him. Remember, I've been preaching this. Ain't none of us perfect. But we can all be consistent. And one way to be consistent is stay coupled.